Distribution refers to the organization of data. Frequency distribution relate to samples, and probability distributions are associated with populations. The frequency distribution is an organized presentation of the observed values of a variable in a sample. Assume that we take a sample of the daily incomes of 1,000 persons from a village. It is observed that 20 individuals have an income of 1, 200 individuals have an income of 2, 540 individuals have an income of 3, 220 individuals have an income of 4, and 20 individuals have an income of 5. It shows the number of observations for each value of the variable in the sample in case of discrete variable, or the number of observations in each interval of values of the variable in the sample in case of continuous variable. The number of individual is the absolute frequency. Relative frequency gives the proportion of observations rather than their number for each class. The relative frequency is calculated as the absolute frequency divided by the number of samples. This is the frequency distribution of the variable income. We have the number of individuals on the y-axis and the income on the x-axis. Now let us plot the variables. For income 1, absolute frequency is 20. For income 2, the absolute frequency is 200, 3, 540, 4, 220, and 5, 20. Join all the points we have plotted. This is the frequency polygon for absolute frequency. Similarly, let's plot relative frequency graph. We have the relative frequency values on the y-axis and income on the x-axis. For income 1, relative frequency is 0.02, income 2, 0.2. Plot the other points as well. Join them together and we get the frequency polygon for relative frequency. We can use relative frequency values to create a histogram. Relative frequency on the y-axis and income on the x-axis. For income 1, relative frequency is 0.02. This is the first bar. Income 2, 0.2, second bar. Similarly, we create the other bars of the histogram. An important feature of the histogram is that its area represents the sum of relative frequencies and hence is equal to 1. In a population, the concept corresponding to frequency distribution is known as probability distribution. In a population, each and every value of a variable has some probability of occurring. The sum of the probability of all values is equal to 1. The probability distribution describes every value of the random variable along with the probability of its occurrence. Probability distributions can be of discrete and continuous variables. Just as frequency distributions can be examined by studying their means and variances, a probability distribution can be summarized in terms of a few characteristics known as the moments of the distribution. Two most widely used moments are the expected value and the variance. The four basic theoretical probability distributions are the normal distribution, the chi-square distribution, the t-distribution, and the f-distribution. These distributions have these statistics: z, chi-square, t, and f. These statistical formulae transform the units of original population parameters into units of sampling distribution of these statistics. The probabilities of these distributions have been computed by various statisticians and have been tabulated. Thus, by using the appropriate transformation procedure, one can find the probabilities of the original distribution indirectly instead of estimating these probabilities directly from the original distributions, which involve highly complex expressions.